Hi everyone, today's unboxing is for the subscription service to Harlequin Reader Service Love Inspired Trade Collection. Now this is a book service, and Harlequin specifically, their book service has been out forever. Basically any one of their lines you can subscribe to get their new releases every month. This particular subscription is their trade collection, which is trade paperbacks. Trade paperbacks are slightly larger than mass market. Now, I will say, excuse me, even though they are trade paperbacks, they're also slightly smaller than normal size trade paperbacks, which is kind of weird and looks weird on my shelf. Can I just say, because they're like a size in between the mass market and the trades. It's just weird. Anyhow, but the trade paperbacks tend to be a little bit longer, so they're a little bit more meatier than the mass market ones, which is the ones Harlequin typically does. They're kind of experimenting with trade. I'm not sure if they're going to continue with it. And this particular service is 4 boxes. You get 4 boxes. Two books you pay for in each box. They always give you a third one for free. So you get 3 in the 4 boxes. What is that, 12 books? And then that is it. So that's why I'm not sure whether or not they'll be continuing with it. I am on my 3rd box. I have 1 more coming. So the boxes are $29.98 in the US plus $3 shipping and handling, and you pay tax if you're in the applicable area. And they also ship to Canada for a little bit more. Yeah, okay. And the other thing to note about this, as opposed to other subscription services, is that Harlequin bills you. They basically, you can see here, I've got it empty right now. That was an invoice. I pulled the invoice out, I paid it. So for me, it's already paid before I even unbox it. But you can unbox it and take the books out and then go and pay it. But it's not normal subscription services. You pay ahead of the time, and this is not one of those. So that's just something just so that you know. All right. And also, if you're getting regular subscriptions, which you probably could do with this one too, but if you're getting regular subscriptions and you want to skip a month, you can actually just make sure this is sealed and write across it return to sender, and you can skip that month. So that works for the regular service. All right, so this, I'm going to call this my June 2022 box. It is my 3rd shipment. And let's see what we got in it. All right. Ooh, something. Oh, look at that. The cover got completely bent. Not happy about that. I do not like that when that happens. But that's what happens when you get boxes without any padding in them, because you can kind of see they bounced around a little bit. Bummer. Okay. All right, so the first box I have is a Lynette Eason and Shirley Mccoy. This would be what they call an anthology. It's got more than one story in it. This is Danger in the Shadows, but it's their 2 books, Danger on the Mountain and Stranger in the Shadows. Okay, so this was published in 2021. This is probably what's considered my free one. All right, so what is this about? It says, Danger on the Mountain by Lynette Eason. After starting over in Rose Mountain with her infant daughter, Maggie Bennett thought they were safe. Getting caught in the middle of a bank robbery changes everything and introduces her to policeman Reese Kirkpatrick. Reese is everything her abusive late husband wasn't, but he has his own baggage. And when a shocking betrayal puts Maggie at risk, Reese must decide if protecting his heart is worth losing a chance at love. And then Stranger in the Shadows by Shirley Mccoy. Chloe Davison has relocated to Lakeview, Virginia, where she spent idyllic summers as a child, where handsome minister Ben Avery helps her believe in more than she'd ever thought possible. Yet her fear has followed her. Chloe keeps seeing a stranger lurking in the shadows, and her things are going missing. Is it just her imagination, or is a sinister stalker much closer than she ever expected? Okay, And then the next one I have is an Amish fiction, A Promise of Forgiveness by Joanne Brown. Okay, so this one says, for Amish widow Naomi Rope, moving back to her parents' Bliss Valley home with her boisterous twin toddler boys is a chance to start over and bury the painful secrets of her marriage forever. But her life is turned upside down once again when she learns she's not the only one hiding things. The parents she believed were always open and honest have been keeping a secret her whole life, and now her only confidant is her father's new employee, a handsome Amish man who was once her childhood tormentor. Samuel King knows more than anyone should about mistakes, and the way he treated Naomi is at the top of the list. But the shock of seeing her pretty face again is quickly overshadowed when they find a slumbering Bopley, that would be baby, abandoned on his porch. Caring for the sweet newborn together is finally bringing some peace to their troubled pasts. But when a spark leads to growing feelings as they start to look toward the future, Samuel must find a way to convince Naomi to trust the man he's become and the promise of a new love. Okay, and this is a new one. Okay, and then the last one, whose cover got bent, is Claiming Her Legacy by Linda Goodnight. This is a historical, it looks like, by the cover. Yep, Oklahoma, 1890. This says, frontier women don't ride off alone to track an outlaw, not even women as capable as tomboy spinster Willa Malone. But Willa desperately needs the bounty money offered for her father's killer if she's to keep her homestead and take care of her sisters. That means she needs an expert tracker's help. Gideon Hartley has the skill, but the handsome trail guide also has a troubling secret. Gideon has spent years trying to numb his pain with whiskey. Little by little, their quest and Willa's belief in him is restoring the sense of purpose he thought he'd lost. Journeying into the heart of danger, they'll have to face down the past together if they hope to protect their future. All right. And this one was also published this year. I wish the old published one was the one that got the bent cover. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that, but still. I'm very bummed. I'm very bummed about that. I'm going to have to put it in between some hard books and see if it'll pack it down and be fine. All right. So I will leave a link down below to Harlequin's website. You can check them out for yourself. Even if you're not interested in this particular 4-month subscription, you can always subscribe to some of their other ones. They've got pretty much every line has a subscription service to it. So no matter what you're interested in with the romance. I will tell you that these ones are all romances. But last month in this subscription, I actually got women's fiction, which was unusual because Harlequin doesn't typically do women's fiction. So that was a little bit of a change and a fun one, I think. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you like this video, if you would take the time to give me a thumbs up and let me know that you like it, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post these unboxings. And as always, I love your comments. What did you think of these books? Which one would be one you would like to read? Have you read any of these or by any of these authors? I can tell you I've not read the one by Lynette Eason, but she's one of my favorite romantic suspense authors, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to love that one. Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to all of them. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.